Hi and good evening, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is VlogsBoutNothin. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your very busy night to join me. I really appreciate it. Okay, so I had to go to court last week, right? And I remember it was a Thursday morning. It was a morning. I don't remember the day of the week. It was a morning, right? And I'm sitting there in front of the mirror, and I'm like, okay, I have to, I'm not shaving, but I was starting to look, like you couldn't see my lip, right? And I have big lips, but you couldn't see one of my lips because the hair was like going over it, like I'm like some old school Western cowboy man. And I'm like, oh my God. So I tried to shave it a little bit, and then like by shaving it, I mean like trimming the bottom so it didn't like drape my lip like a cape drapes a back, you know what I mean? Because like that's weird. I don't I want to be able to eat food and like brush my teeth and like wash my face and not worry about like hair on my lips. But anyways, so I'm shaving, right? And I messed up sick. Like and by I'm trimming and I messed up and it like really messed up the like mustache part of my face. And then I was like, no big deal, it'll grow back, and this is the story of my life. Maybe things should be big deals, Albert, maybe you should focus more on the things that actually matter IRL. There's a freaking mosquito, that's what's IRL right now. And I'm gonna find that mosquito, like, what is going on? I don't understand. And honestly, if my lady orchid gets attacked again by any stupid gnat, I'm gonna go gnat loco. I'm not okay with you little gnats coming into the apartment and trying to eat Lady Orchid. I'm just not okay with it. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Lady Orchid has gone through her obvious like I'm not joking, guys, seriously. Like, and I make these like, this is why, right? This is it. Yesterday, for example, I'm like I could barely talk last night, right, closer to midnight, and I'm like, I don't ever want to see those vlogs again, but like now, honestly, like, I don't know. I'm starting to get a little frustrated, right? Because like I'm not even kidding. I'm just sitting here, just trying to talk, and this is what I got to deal with. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. Anyways, so I want to talk about Chime. Also, for the record, and obviously maybe a sidebar, but it's sort of like all cool things and or not cool things start with like ch, you feel me? Sort of like Christmas or chime or chips, or chimpanzee, I don't know. There's so many words that do that, and regardless, I just want to remind everybody, like under the age of 40, you feel me, that Chime is not a bank. I mean, we've made a video about this before, which is again kind of like one of these topics that is really important to me because YouTube thinks that like for some reason YouTube and Hulu, you feel me, it's like all the time Chime, 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 Chime. Like honestly, like if algorithms were that smart, they would hear people when they make videos and like be like, maybe Albert doesn't like Chime. We shouldn't play Chime ads anymore. But then I feel like it's so stupid at this point, no offense to sentient AI in the future, that like it takes that chime, right? And then like I'm gonna end this video and recording and upload this stuff to YouTube, and all night I'm gonna be spammed with chime ads. Like I'm literally saying that I hate Chime, I don't like Chime, and Hulu and YouTube are gonna think that for some reason, because I've said Chime many times throughout, I guess what they think I'm saying on the videos, that like I'm like a fan of Chime, it's like complete opposite. It's like actually no. If you were literally listening to what I was saying, right, you would understand that like I'm not a future Chime customer. You're wasting your money, Chime. This is one of those problems with targeted ads, you know what I mean? And all these other things is that like you assume pretty safely that like whatever, right? Sometimes my roommate and I will be having conversations about like the most random stuff. You feel me? Like I'll happen to like mention Red Robin, you know? And then, like, again, I mean, it's happened to all of us. It's happened to all of us. It happens to all of us on the daily. You feel me? You say one word that somehow triggers whatever program, has been purchased without your discretion on some really crazy and shady part of the dark web, and is like, oh, well, Johnny over there said Red Robin. Let's spam him with some Red Robin ads. It's just like, I don't know. You feel me? I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not okay with Chime. It's bothering me so much that, like, I've probably at this point in my life dedicated maybe like an hour of my life overall to Chime. And again, that bothers me because, like, I want nothing to do with Chime. I'm actively running away, and still they're finding me, They keep pulling me in. I can't. That was a funny joke from yesterday. I know, moreover, obviously, it comes from a better movie and from regardless, I'm just saying that I'm not a fan of Chime, and I really wish that the algorithms would, like, really, I really, really wish they would stop showing me Chime ads again, just because it doesn't matter what kind of message you're selling or who the person is selling it, which is something I've noticed that corporations are doing now, right? Is sort of like, forget that we pillage and completely take over your community members. Let's give these guys some cool characters to show on TV. It's like, nobody cares. I don't like Chime. I don't care who uses Chime. I want nothing to do with Chime at all whatsoever. I don't know. I just, at some point, I think maybe if things continue to go this way, I mean, we should all, like, that's a class action lawsuit, isn't it? Like, spamming someone so much that, like, they have problems emotionally in their life with, like, I don't know, Chime, everywhere I go, Chime's not even a real bank. And, like, it's like, seriously, like, if there's anybody that's gonna get into this mind for free that's stolen my data without my consent, it's gonna be at least a place that has a brick and mortar building. You feel me? Like, at the very least, that can be provided for me, and it actually is, because I have a bank account, and that's how bank accounts work. You get a bank account, and, like, you're able, like, there's a brick and mortar place. It makes sense. That's something that has rational behind it, rational thought, and it makes sense. It's super logical to be a bank account holder at a bank account that has a bank in the real world. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, it's just like paying Domino's $5 to have your pizza delivered to you for no reason whatsoever. When, like, at this point, you're covering overhead for Chime, and it's a computer. You're paying a computer program. Like, I don't even understand. Like, if yeah, Chime is a terrible idea. I don't know how it considered, like, it should not be, it's not a bank, right? It's a banking app, one. And two, I don't know if banking apps should be legal, honestly. Honestly, I don't. Honestly, because why? Who needs Chime? There's already banks. That this is already a thing. Banks actually exist. This is not something that we need to reinvent. So, yeah, if we kind of go with the whole thought that banks exist, they offer services. Bank of America, Wells Fargo, every credit union, they all have apps that run on our mobile devices, kind of truly eliminating the need to continue to sell marginalized populations a digital wallet on a phone that requires them to have internet. Like, it makes no sense. It never will. Chime is a terrible idea. I don't know why it's a thing. Obviously, it's a thing because, well, wealthy people out there are like, hey, here's another way to make some money off the poor people. You feel me? The people, like, instead of making it so that people can get bank accounts, let's just make it so that all of the people who can't get normal bank accounts are forced into these terrible situations where they have Chime as their primary bank, right? It's like, nobody takes that serious. I'm just saying, no underwriter out there is giving mortgage notes on, the issuance of transactions that you show them from your Chime account. I'm just saying, like, and I'm just saying, it's a big deal. I don't feel well. Everything, I'm already a passionate guy, so it's sort of like not feeling well, already being the person that I am, and just straight up being like suckered are not things that I'm okay with. Not right now, not ever, but especially when I'm not feeling good. So, I tried to wash my hair earlier, and every time I wash my hair, it turns into this, like, it turns from, like, a mop of, like, curls to, like, this, well, I don't know. It's sort of like a toupee of, like, one of those fine broom-handled brooms. They have, like, the different kind of thistles. Is that a thing? Is thistles a word? I don't know. I hope that you guys have a really good night. Thank you for watching my channel. If you're not already a subscriber, consider subscribing. I'm pretty sure that tomorrow will be a normal night for programming, but these last few days, we're just literally just trying to get through it. So, I feel like tonight's been better, but who knows? These third and fourth videos might not come out as well, but I hope that you guys have a really good night, and thank you very much for watching, okay? Bye.